All right, welcome to historic Philippi, West Virginia, known for having the first land battle of the Civil War. We're going to take a look at the covered bridge here in a couple of minutes and give you a tour of Philippi for my small town series. I spent a lot of time growing up here. My dad had to come up to the clinic once every couple weeks to see the doctor. So I spent a lot of time here and wanted to give you a little history and maybe tell you how it changed. Yes, you're looking at a covered bridge. One of the most iconic covered bridges in the nation, definitely in West Virginia. This is Philippi, is the site of the first land battle of the Civil War. Basically, some things went on in Philippi, but it's also known as the Philippi races because one side chased the other one across the bridge. By the way, right now it's raining, but I got a little side story to tell you. Years ago, this bridge actually was a different one because the old one burnt down. Some gasoline from a nearby gas station the tanks was being filled up, rolled into the bridge. Someone's car backfired and set the bridge on fire. They restored this bridge. The biggest difference is the old bridge, you could still see some of the bullet holes in the bridge. This one you cannot. Also, after this, I'll put up some pictures. I got the drone launch right before this rain started coming down.
Which was pretty sweet.
Yeah, I mean, it got some sweet shots, looked very nice. Didn't get a chance to do video calls. Dave here says, here in the background, you might want to land that thing. And I landed it just in time.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go take a look at Philippi, maybe do a few more videos in there, and we'll see what happens.
I gotta say, I'll get on camera.
Okay.
What are the chances all that gas leaking and then a car backfires?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. What more can I say? Except, see you here in a few minutes. All right, here we go. We are going through the iconic bridge. I am actually slowing down here and getting the Corvette behind me. Wasn't too thrilled. And this is what it looks from the inside. Pretty awesome. Since I haven't used that word yet, but this is, yeah. And that's the only difference between now and then when the old bridge was up is there used to be bullet holes in this the wood siding there. All right, Dave just brought up good points in this town, and especially a lot of the small towns in West Virginia. They love their old churches. This is the Krim Memorial United Methodist Church in downtown Philippi. And I think, no, okay, I thought maybe I was standing in front of someone getting ready to turn down the road.
I am covering you. My body would get, I am laying my life down for you. I got it blocked.
Well, that's good because I drove and he doesn't know where the keys is. All right, I'm showing you this building here. This is the old Philippi Clinic. You know, as I said, I came up here with my dad about every 2 weeks. He had, due to his service in World War II, he lost half his stomach to ulcers. He also had a lot of back problems, and he would come up here and see Dr. Bush. And this was a booming clinic at that point. They've moved it over. I showed Dave earlier, probably when we get on video, but he moved it over on the main road now. But this clinic, you know, a lot of memories, some good, some bad, but been in here quite a few times.
Philippi, established February 14th, 1844. Covered bridge was built in 1852, and as Ed stated earlier, first land battle of the Civil War was June 3rd, 1861.
So Dave in the background just read this for me, so I don't even have to read it, but you know how much I think it's cool in these small town tours to have signs explaining what's going on. And this sign gives you a lot of history. And if you notice in the middle of the seal there, a city of Philippi, you see the covered bridge. All right, as we walk down the streets of Philippi, hoping not to get hit. Whoops, wait a second. Got to look both ways, Dave. Continue to walk down the streets of Philippi. I'm going to show you over here to the left. And I absolutely love the architecture they do on the courthouses. This is the Barber County Courthouse. Absolutely amazing. Just the structure, the architecture of it. Okay, anyone that's ever watched one of my small town video series knows that I love the salutes to veterans. This is the American Legion Post 44 Soldiers Memorial. Hey Dave, guess what?
What?
Another town clock. You know what that means, don't you?
It's another town clock?
No, if I post it in black and white and on Instagram, no one will like it. Okay, welcome to the Barber County Courthouse. Big surprise was walking down the street. It's the circuit clerk, was it? Saw us out there doing some videos, some pictures, and invited us in, and we got the history of the town. Got to see some really old books, and this is pretty cool. Up above here, I want to show you the stained glass ceiling. And just learned that this actually at one point was having some problems. They covered it up. And what they did was when they decided they wanted to bring the stained glass back, they actually made a deal with some prisoners who actually did all the work. That's pretty cool. So this is an awesome stop. And I'm very thankful to get in here. Wasn't, especially on a Sunday, yeah. This is good, this is cool. Well, if you see down the street, you see this guy walking down there. He's the one that just let us into the courthouse. Excellent tour. If you ever get a chance to go into the Barber County Courthouse, hopefully, this is not the Barber County Courthouse, by the way, but if you ever get a chance to go in there over here, yeah, take the tour. Now, the building I was just showing you before I showed that one was the old Capitol Hotel. It was also used as a general's headquarters during the Battle of Philippi. It's now a People's Bank, but it's a pretty cool building. Getting some details that our U.S. Senator Shelley Moore Capito was brought here. She had no idea that this is the Capito name on this old hotel. All right, this is the Medallion Restaurant. I don't think this is what it was called when I was coming to Philippi with Dad, but I'm not sure. But it was a restaurant back then. Ate many meals in here. Obviously closed at 3 today, but I had lots of meals here, enjoyed it, and Dad used to run into people he knew here, so not much, doesn't look like much has changed inside other than the fact that it might be a different name. I know I'm getting my reflections. Right, continue to walk through town. We got Molly's hand dipped ice cream. Got some other shops down here. Dave, it's kind of a mix, isn't it? Some empty buildings versus full buildings. I would say about, what, 65% of the buildings seem to have a business in it?
Yeah, I can say that.
Okay. And that's
65% of the buildings got businesses.
Yeah, that's one of the things you got to judge by on these small towns. It doesn't have to be major businesses. It could be something like the ice cream restaurant we saw, the fitness place. If you watch Dave's channel, you'll see about the, what is it, karate? Yeah. Yeah. Please watch it so you can tell me you pronounce it wrong. So it's pretty good to see this many businesses, but it'd be nice to see some of the other empty buildings open back up. All right, you see one of the open storefronts here. As one of these buildings down through here used to house the G.C. Murphy building. G.C. Murphy's is an old department store, five and dime store. It was in there numerous times. So like I told Dave earlier, if I didn't want to come to Philippi, I was brought into one of these stores basically to buy a toy and bribe me for coming. All right, here I stand in front of a unique mural of Philippi. You see the bridge here and everything. Pretty cool. Just want to finish up this small town video of Philippi. You know, come and visit this place. I mean, it's well worth it. We didn't get to do the museum today, but yeah, I mean, it's worth your time. Come here, take a look around. As Dave's first time here, he absolutely enjoyed himself. Not just because we got a special tour there, but it's just a cool town to walk around. So we're finishing this one up.
Of course, that tour helped.
Yeah, the tour did help. Thank you for coming along on this small town series. Thank Dave for coming along. Make sure you look up his channel. What is your channel again, Dave?
West Virginian Living.
West Virginian Living.
I will comment down below so you all can see my channel link.
There you go. That means I get at least one comment on this video. Yes. All right. You know the routine. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and hit that bell to be notified when I upload things like that. Have a great day, and we'll see you on the next one.